Welcome you all on this session. So I will solve some numericals related to energy exchange in turbo machines. So take down first numerical in that one. The problem number 1. In an axial flow machine, that is a turbine, the discharge blade angles are 20 degree each for both stator and rotor. The steam speed at the exit of the fixed blade is 140 meter per second. The ratio of Vf by Vu is equals to 0.7 at the entry and 0.76 at the exit of the rotor blade. Then find the inlet rotor blade angle, the power developed by the blade ring for a mass flow rate of 2.6 kg per second and the degree of reaction. By reading this numerical, so write the given data first. So here the alpha 1 is given, there is a 20 degree. 20 discharge blade angle for the both stator and rotor. For the stator it is 20 degree, that is alpha 1 is equals to 20 degree. And the steam speed at the exit of the fixed blade is given as 140 meter per second. Then the rotor discharge blade angle of the rotor is given as 20 degree, that is beta 2 is equals to 20 degree. Then some ratios are given, Vf by, that is 0.76 at the exit of the rotor blade, that means Vf2 by U2 is equals to 0.76, and in inlet the Vf1 to the Vu1 is equals to 0.7, and mass flow rate is given as m is equals to 2.6 kg per second. And this one is axial flow machine. So for that reason, the blade speed at inlet is equals to blade speed at outlet. That means U1 is equals to U2. So these are the given data on this numerical. So now I want to find out, so what are the, find the rotor blade angle. Rotor blade angle means beta 1 is equals to how much? Then power developed by the blade ring for the mass flow rate, that is power is how much, and also find out degree of reaction. So then by the given data or in available data, we have to construct the inlet as well as outlet velocity triangle. So now inlet and outlet velocity triangle is as shown in figure. By this data, first you have to find out the value of Vf1. So that is by the relation, the sine alpha 1 is equals to Vf1 by V1. So here the sine alpha value is known, that is the angle is given as 20 degree. Vf1 is unknown and V1 is given as 140. So by this the value of flow velocity at inlet is 47.88 meter per second. So now this relation is given here, Vf1 by U1 is equal to 0.7. By using this relation, now find out the value of blade speed at inlet, that is equals to 68.4 meter per second. So then by using the next relation, that's tan alpha 1 is equals to Vf1 by Vu1 or Vw1. Then alpha value is known, Vf value is known, Vu1 tangential velocity at inlet is unknown. So then by the substitution and simplification we will get the value of Vf1 or Vu1 tangential velocity at inlet is equals to 131.55 meter per second. So now taking the one more relation, tan beta 1 is equals to Vf1 to the ratio of Vu1 minus U1. So by this relation we can find out the value of blade angle at outlet, that is beta, blade angle at inlet, that is beta 1 is equals to 37.2 degree. Next take one more relation, that is Vr1 square is equals to Vf1 square plus Vu1 or Vw1 minus U1 whole square. In this relation substitute the values here, then find the value of Vr1, and Vr1 square is equals to 79.24 meter per second. So for axial flow machine, that is U1 is equals to U2 from the outlet velocity triangle. The tan beta 2 is equals to Vf2 by Vu2 plus U2. Substitute the values here, then find out the tangential velocity at outlet is equals to, and that answer is 74.42 meter per second. Now next relation, Vr2 square is equals to Vf2 square plus Vu2 square plus U2 whole Vu2 plus U2 whole square. By the substitution of the values in a given expression, and then find the value of Vr2, and that value is 151.96 meter per second. Now one more relation is given, Vf2 by U2 is equals to 0.76. So now substitute the values here, to find the value of Vf2 is equals to 51.98 meter per second. Now need to calculate what is the power developed P. So that is calculated by using the expression power developed is equals to mass flow rate of fluid into blade velocity, then into Vu1 plus Vu2. So according to this, the mass flow rate is given as 2.6 and blade velocity 68.4, and Vu1 value is 131.55 plus Vw2, that is 74.42. So by the simplification of this one, we will get the power developed is equals to 36.63 kilowatt. The degree of reaction R. So this one is calculated by using the relation degree of reaction R is equals to 1 by R Vr2 square minus Vr1 square by the energy transfer E for the axial flow turbine, or the one more relation is R is equals to half m Vr2 square minus Vr1 square, the ratio of power developed. By the substitution of these values in a equation, and we will get the answer. The degree of reaction is 0.5967. So that is the solution for this numerical. So coming to the next numerical on this topic, problem number 2. An inward flow reaction turbine has outer and inner diameter of the wheel as 1 meter and 0.5 meter respectively. The vanes are radial at inlet and the discharge is radial at outlet. Water enters the vanes at an angle of 10 degree. Assuming the velocity of flow to be constant and equal to 3 meter per second. So now find first one, what is the speed of the wheel? Second one is the vane angle at outlet. Third one is degree of reaction. So then list out the given data in a numerical. So given data here, the diameter at inlet is given, that is 0.5 meter, and diameter at outlet is given as 1 meter. The blade angle is equals to 90 degree. So because vanes are radial at inlet, the vanes are radial at inlet, for that reason the beta 1 is equals to 90 degree. Then Vr1 is equals to, according to this relation, So because of beta 1 is equals to 90 degree, so now VR1 is equals to VF1. That is, the flow velocity is equals to VR1. And at exit, the discharge is radial. At exit, the discharge is radial. For that reason, the V2 is equals to VF2. That is V2, the absolute velocity at exit is equals to flow velocity at exit. So then, flow velocity at inlet as well as outlet to be constant. That means Vf1 is equals to Vf2, and that value is given as 3 meter per second. And alpha 1 angle is given, that is a 10 degree. Water enters the veins at an angle of 10 degree. For that reason, alpha 1 is equals to 10 degree. So now to find what, the first one is the blade speed or the speed of the wheel. Second one is a vein angle at outlet, that is a beta 2 is how much. Third one is degree of reaction. So from this velocity triangle, from inlet velocity triangle, the tan alpha 1 is equals to Vf1 by U1. So here alpha value is known, Vf value is known, U1 is unknown. We can find the value of U1, that is 17.01 meter per second. By using the next relation, sin alpha 1 is equals to Vf1 by V1. So that is sin 10 is equals to 3 by V1 is equals to, then we are finally getting the value of absolute velocity at inlet is 17.27 meter per second. Then tangential blade speed at inlet is given by pi dn by 60. So here U1 value is known, then D1 value is known, the n is unknown. That means the speed of the wheel at inlet or speed of the wheel is given by 325 rpm. Next, tangential blade speed of the at exit is given by pi d2 n by 60 and u2 value is equals to 8.5 meter per second. From outlet velocity triangle, Vr square, Vr2 is equals to square root of u2 square plus v2 square. By substituting the values here, we can find the value of Vr2 is equals to 9.02 meter per second. Now, vein angle at outlet beta 2 is calculated by using the relation sin beta 2 is equals to Vf2 by Vr2. So now, after substitution of the values in a expression, we will get the beta 2 angle at or blade angle at outlet is equals to 19.42 degree. Now, degree of reaction R is given by the expression R is equals to U1 square minus U2 square plus Vr2 square minus Vr1 square to the ratio of U1 square minus U2 square plus Vr2 square minus Vr1 square plus V1 square minus V2 square. The substitution of the values over here, we will find the degree of reaction value is 0.5. So coming to the third numerical on this energy transfer on turbo machines. The water approaches the impeller of a mixed flow pump with an absolute velocity having tangential and axial components of each of 17 meter per second. At the rotor exit, the radial and the tangential component of the absolute velocity are 13 meter per second and 25 meter per second respectively. The tangential blade speed at inlet and exit are 12 meter per second and 47 meter per second respectively. Find first one, change in enthalpy across the rotor. Second one, total change in pressure across the rotor. Third one, change in static pressure. Fourth one, the degree of reaction. And fifth one, utilization factor. By reading this given numerical, so write the given data, that is Vu1 is equals to 17 meter per second, Vf1 is equals to 17 meter per second, then Vu2 is equals to 25 meter per second, Vf2 is equals to 13 meter per second, U1 is given, that is 12 meter per second, and U2 is given as 47 meter per second. And to find change in enthalpy or energy transfer, then change in pressure across the rotor, that is a delta P naught. Then change in static pressure, delta PS. Fourth one, degree of reaction and utilization factor. By the given data, available data, first of all construct the inlet as well as outlet velocity triangle. From these two velocity triangles, obtain the values of different variables in a triangle. So first one is VR1 is equals to square root of Vu1 minus U1 square plus Vf1 square. By the substitution of the values here, we can find the value of VR1 as 17.72 meter per second. Then similarly, you have to find out the value of V1, and that value is 24.04 meter per second. Then find out the value of VR2 by the relation, and VR2 value is 25 meter per second. Then find out the value of V2, that is equals to 28.17 meter per second. First of all, find out change in enthalpy across the rotor. So that is given by the expression, there is a delta H naught, or energy transfer is equals to V2 square minus V1 square plus U2 square minus U1 square plus VR1 square minus VR2 square by 2. By the substitution of the values here, and finally we will get the energy transfer is equals to 971.137 joules per kg. The total change in pressure across the rotor is given by the expression delta P naught is equals to rho into delta H naught. Then the solution, the pressure across the change in pressure across the rotor is given by 9.71 bar. Change in static pressure across the rotor is calculated by using the formula delta Hs is equals to U2 square minus U1 square plus VR1 square minus VR2 square by 2. So then change in static pressure across the rotor is equals to 864.34 joules per kg. So now delta PS, or static pressure across the rotor, is equals to rho into delta Hs. The delta Hs is calculated in the previous expression, that is 864.34 joules per kg. After the substitution of delta Hs value and multiplied with the density, we will get the change in static pressure across the rotor as 8.64 bar. The degree of reaction is given by the degree of reaction is equals to ratio of static enthalpy change to the total enthalpy change. So that is R is equals to delta Hs to the delta H naught. The substitution of these values here, we will get the answer. The degree of reaction R is equals to 0.89. So now finally the utilization factor is calculated by using the formula. Utilization factor is equals to E by E plus the losses V2 square by 2. After substitution of these values, we will get the value of utilization factor is equals to 0.7099. So these are the solution for the given three numericals. Thank you.